Hello and welcome back to Honkai Impact 3rd. What's today? Today I can claim this one, this one, this one. Oh boy, why am I so tired? Anyway. Let's start off with the Chronicle, and then we'll move on to Elysian Realm. How about that? On my way completing this. Slow process, so let's just go to Callan Fantasy 7. Callan Fantasy 7. Apparently Callan and Sakura met before. I'm not sure how that even works, but apparently. Hey, this is also the game. The Callan Fantasy game. Callan, a transfer student sworn to become the Queen Bee, tasted her first defeat. After receiving help from a mysterious power, how will she fight? Evade once, do it quick. This ritual 今よ済んでいる。
ここが聖フレイヤ学園なの？大したことなさそうね。私はカレン。今日この学園に転校してきたの。この学校では最強の者だけが頂点に立つと聞いたわ。そう、私は最強のために生き、最強になるためにやってきたのよ。
君も最強の名のために来たのか？やめた方がいい。僕のようなおとなしいやつを除けばこの学園にいるのは化け物だけだ。
化け物？私も射程から化け物みたいに強い姉子と呼ばれていたのよ。化け物じゃないと相手にならないわ。待って、まさか化け物って例えじゃないの？ここで諦めるつもり？バカ言わないで。ここで諦めるわけないでしょ。正門に入ったばかりじゃないの。鮮血に染まったバラこそが艶やかに咲き誇れる。気に入ったわ。力を授けてあげる。
That's another Callan. Yeah, I think this ritual
戦闘開始。この装い、それに湧き上がる力、これはどういうことなの？
使用者コードログイン中、認証完了。 BH3A 遺伝子断片保有者と認められました。おめでとうございます。魔法少女機械閉じに選ばれました。
魔法少女。
カッコの中に機械は何よ？あと BH3A 遺伝子って何？
私は愛と友情の魔装武闘型閉じ補助ロボットです。今日からあなたの戦いのサポートをします。
このような魔装では愛と友情をもたらすことはできないわ。
ピピ、敵検知レーダーが悪意を持つ者の接近を確認しました。相手は学園低層の不良少女です。転校生をいじめることでその地位を確保している者たちです。戦闘準備をしてください。グッドラック。
私のことをバカにして頭にくるわ。
邪魔をしないで勝負よ。はっはっはっ我が勇気と信仰のもとに豪快に上納しなきゃいけないの？エリューズニロ我が勇気と信仰のもとにかすらな一族の栄誉は私が守る。
Okay, this is going to be a really short one. With the help of some friendly mechas, Callan has decided to challenge the food experiment class first. Dodge and destroy.
戦闘開始。
すぐに復讐の戦いを始めますか？
Yes.
当然よ。
わかりました。私には学習チップが備わっているので、戦闘資料をもとに自分で補助能力を開発できます。なので段階を追って挑戦を進めることをお勧めします。
私が戦いを続ければあなたが新しい能力を開発できるってことね。
はい、勝率を計算した結果、まずは理系特進化に挑戦することをお勧めします。
ガリ勉いじめて何が楽しいの？
理系特進化の生徒は算術が素晴らしいだけでなく高い戦闘力を誇ります。
待って、理系特進化って前方の戦闘機構の軍団のことじゃないよね？
彼らの算術は確かにすごいですね。私より2世代も早いです。
口だけではわからないよね。栄誉のために。できた？
Nothing can survive long enough for me to do my 25 hit combo.
勝負よ。これが私の正義よ。
おめでとうございます。十分なデータを手に入れたことで新しい能力を獲得しました。さらに強くなりましたよ。
楽しみだな。どんな能力なのかな？
並列計算の速度が上がりました。グラフィックカードやビットコイン発掘機として使えるようになりました。
Bitcoin, wait, what?
ちょっと、そんな力何の役に立つのよ。
Here's upgraded graphics.
人類の盾、簡単に破れはしないわ。
Damn it. She too strong or something? Jingwei's wings. But if it's a trial, how am I supposed to do it if it's a trial? What? Damn it.
ここがせ。
Unless I can actually put in my own character. Nope. How the hell? You know, whatever. I'll work it out in my own time. Mech should have an advantage over biotypes. Callan will challenge House Biologic in the next battle. Same shit. Not sure how I'm gonna do it.
戦闘開始。
I'm too strong.
次は生物コンテストクラスに挑戦しましょう。
生物は機械に殴られたらかなり痛いって聞いたわ。
思いっきりやるわよ。
警告。生物コンテストクラスは主の考えるところと大きく異なりますよ。
全部異能タイプの崩壊獣じゃない。生物と何の関係があるのよ。
実験室漏洩事件が発生する前は確かに生物でした。評価。機械は異能の敵には劣勢を強いられる。グッドラック。
Nice. Maybe they can take the human things. There we go. Just need enough of them to spawn, that's all.
我が勇気と信仰のもとに。警戒は怠らない。
これで生物のデータが手に入りました。新しい能力を開発しました。
What, did you unlock another type of Bitcoin?
へえ、生物関係のデータなら私の体質強化とかの能力だよね。
分散コンピューティングをダウンロードしました。待機時にスタンフォード大学の医学研究計画に参加して実験データを処理できます。人類のために貢献いただきありがとうございます。
Wait, what?
ゲームステーション3にでもなったつもり？
Game Station 3.
かすらな一族の栄誉は私が守る。
I think it was like a university used a bunch of PlayStation 3s to process some stuff. So I think that's like a reference to that. After repeated victories, Callan finally faced her greatest challenge. The dorms do not allow students to use high-powered electrical appliances. Combat endurance will be severely affected. No, whatever.
戦闘開始。
データシミュレーションを見ると魔装は十分に強化されたようです。主は学園最強に挑戦する条件を備えました。
Is the queen bee the actually the queen of the spelling bee or something?
正直言って意味のない強化能力ばかりで全然強くなった気が。
細かいことは気にしないでください。次の敵は学園の支配階級。
Yes.
まさか裏の生徒会とか？
寮の管理人です。
Oh my.
どうしてよ。
主が昨日私を宿舎の物置に置いて電気を盗んでいた時、管理人は消費電力の大きさを理由にコンセントを抜きました。現在魔装のバッテリー残量は 5% です。データから見るに管理人を倒さない限り明日以降の戦闘継続可能性は 0.001% です。
Now we need power.
私のところで電気を盗むなんて命知らずな。お前たち思い知らせてやりな。
敵が現れました。彼女たちは管理人に
That
取り入
sounds
りた
like
い学生
I
です。
chant.
ドライヤーを使いたいがために魂を売る。悲しいですね。
Just use hair dryers.
確かに女の子にとってドライヤーは大切なんだよね。邪魔をしないで。我が勇気と信仰のもとに。一気に片付けるわよ。
There we go. Check this.
カスラナの名にかけてエイリューズニル
Nice. letting this guy take care of it.
人類の盾簡単に破れはしないわ。
Evasion, ah shit. Forgot. Evasion. Stealing campus power to make money is more despicable than bringing on video games. Or binging on video games. Compared to Cullen, the residence manager is a saint.
戦闘開始。
なんで管理人はまた追いかけてくるのよ。
自分たちのしたことを忘れたとは言わせないよ。学校の電気でビットコインを稼ぐとは資源の横領だよ。ビットコインを私の口座に振り込みな。そしたら見逃してやる。
正直に言って本当に掘ったの？
すみません、本当に掘りました。
Carlo.
分かったわ。終わったら私とあなた8対2で分けましょう。
Taking 80 coins.
緊急事態、分析をパスします。条件を受け入れます。グッドラック。
邪魔をしないで。栄誉のために。はっはっはっはっはっはっはっ。ナイスタイミング。
Die so easily.
上納しなきゃいけないの？エリューズニルオン。
Dark Teresa.
これで寮の管理人の認可を獲得しました。
Dome admin is chanting something real scary.
もういいわ。唯一分かったのは新しい能力とか期待できないってことだけよ。
今回は魔装の使用時間を延長して同時に運用効率を上げ基礎性能を増強しました。
バックグラウンドの発掘能力をオフにしただけじゃなくて？
何をおっしゃっているのか私分かりません。
かすらな一族の栄誉は私が守る。
Callan is just one step away from her coveted position of Queen Bee. Every question will be answered after this final battle. You'd hope.
戦闘開始。
やっとここまで来れたわ。
貴重な BH3A 遺伝子断片保有者のデータが多く集まりました。楽しい旅でした。ご使用ありがとうございました。
BH3A 遺伝子について聞いてみたいけど、でもまあいいわ。なんていうか、とにかくありがとう。
言葉の意味を理解できません。言語処理モジュールエラー。判断材料を加えてください。
攻撃力はないし戦闘は期待できない。おまけに無駄話が多い上に電気は食うし、開発した能力も役に立たなかったけど。
ピピシステムキャリーオーバー。自爆システム作動まであと 20% です。
What?
でも最初に助けてくれたし、ずっと私についてきてくれたし、最強になったら射程1号のあなたを悪いようにはしないわ。
その日を楽しみにしています。次が最後の戦いです。これを言うのも最後かもしれません。グッドラック。
かすらなの名にかけて。
It's a Wendy. You gonna attack me, Wendy?
栄誉のために。
Fool! There's my trap card.
我が勇気と信仰のもとに。
Ah!
ピピこの反応は最初の BH3A 遺伝子断片保有者です。
What? Original?
なんですって？
目標は屋上です。
最後なんだからちゃんと BH3A 遺伝子のこと説明してよ。
Canon gene.
BH3A 遺伝子は極東遺伝子研究所の人類研究計画の成果の一つです。人類の未来を救う鍵です。
Save the human race. Today.
いきなりどういう展開？
BH3A 遺伝子断片は大昔に世界を滅ぼそうとした
Evil fox.
東の陽子から来ています。今科学の力を借りて
Sakura.
陽子は再びこの学園に姿を現したのです。
The power of technology.
人類の盾簡単に破れはしないわ。
BH3A 遺伝子の実験体は模擬戦闘の成績が優秀だったため大部分が戦場に投下されました。彼女たちにとって戦いが唯一の宿命です。その中で唯一の例外が第二実験体、通称 KAL です。 KAL は改造手術の後実験室から逃げ出し行方が分かっていません。
事情はよくわからないけどあなたは最強として戦う宿命に縛られているだけでしょうね。そのくだらない最強私が破ってあげる。
おっと様、ゲームをおやめください。各大陸の支部から送られてきた書類が山積みになっています。
He even has figures. Oh my god. Turn, yeah. Then challenge mode, formal. It seems easy enough. Earn 20,000 points. Use Keanu Cullen. Not sure. Did the challenge mode. Shark get knocked down. 50 hit combo. Cannon or Kiana.
艦長の期待を裏切ったりはしないよ。
No, 50. Oh shit.
艦長の期待を裏切っ久々の戦場よ。今目的地に向かっているわ。勝負よ。邪魔をしないで。
How am I supposed to do this when they're so far away? Nice. Well, there we go. It's looking rather big. I despise this 50 hit combo. Just afraid they'll kill it too fast. Then 5 seconds. Oh, it's very powerful. Beat it with all your might.
久々の戦場よ。今目的地に向かっているわ。
Fail if any character dies.
邪魔をしないで。栄誉のために。口だけではわからないよね。我が勇気と信仰のもとに。 第一学者こっちこっち
Right at time, huh?
人の心を痛める嵐の前の雫探し了解今目的地に向かっているわ勝算のない戦いはしない主義なの
Deal 8,000 damage during a time fracture. Okay.
久々の戦場よ一気に片付けるわよ勝負よ我が勇気と信仰のもとに第一楽章こっちこっち了解今目的地に向かっているわ可愛らしいおは逃がさないわよねえこの後の時間も私に任せてね
Score is not that great. How am I supposed to get 20k? It's a total of 20k. I think you just keep going until you accumulates to 20k. Yeah, with all your might, knock enemies airborne 3 times. I think she can do it. I'm not sure.
久々の戦場よ
Survive. Fail if any character. There we go.
勝負よおめかしした私にドキッとしない口だけではわからない豪快に上納しなきゃいけないの栄誉のために人類の盾簡単に破れはしないわ
It's very difficult to hit that 50 hit combo. Unless I can start the round without having all 3. So if I get rid of
ほら
her, now I need 3 battle suits. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that unlocks the Forgotten next. Gonna do some Universal Mirage real quick.
勝者たる者の姿は何度見ても飽きません。裁きの時が来た。その分際で弱い。私は全てを変えます。本物のヒーローは苦しみを経験しないと。
Anyway, let's move on to Elysian Realm. It's about time we start reading some of these eggs. Dang. What up to? Part of fellas, are they believes? Yeah. The Cat of Sundown Alley. This way. The little boy opens the warehouse door of the shelter with the key. Just a minute ago he was still worried about the work he had received, but after meeting Mr. Mask, he felt like his savior had come. Help us. These boxes have to be moved to the Dean's room on the 3rd floor before sunset. Let's divvy it up. The man waves and motions him to leave. The boy understands that he is going to handle all the boxes alone. Mr. Mask is a man of few words, but he's kind-hearted. Every child knows that. Suddenly the man stops. The boy can't see his eyes behind the wooden mask, but he can tell that he's looking past him and directly into the depths of the warehouse. Seems like something has caught his eye. Oh, it's probably a stray cat that got lost. He often runs in here. I'll shoo him away. The man doesn't say anything. Instead, he carries all the boxes on one shoulder and leaves. The boy watches him walk away before slowly entering the warehouse. Huh? Sure enough, in the corner of the room, a girl with brown hair is lying on the cargo pile and snoring, unaware that she had just brushed elbows with the same life-threatening crisis as the boy. The boy doesn't know who she is, but he probably knows why she is here. He pokes her head. Don't take it. It's my can. She continues talking in her sleep, so he pokes her harder. Oh, that hurts. Huh? I fell asleep. Who are you? He sees that she isn't much older than himself. Are you what people call the Sundown Alley thief? Huh? I saw you here last month too. After that, there were several more boxes of food in the warehouse. Oh, you're a child from the shelter. The girl finally wakes up. I heard rumors of a Sundown Alley thief that steals from the rich and helps the poor, and also steals treasure from bad people. Why are people saying that? I can't handle that kind of responsibility. I can't handle the stress. You're here to deliver more supplies today, aren't you? I can always tell there's something up with our stock. Well, you better pretend you didn't see me. Keep it a secret for me, okay? If I get caught, I won't be able to come back. Then why don't you come live with us? I didn't expect you to be my age. Girl's eyes pause in hesitation, but in the end she shakes her head and smiles again and says, Forget it. If I stay here, I can't come and go as I please. The boy nods. It's not my style. After all, I've got some big customers I need to hit up tonight. Very good. Bounty. Bounty. Recently, a girl with brownish yellow hair has haunted the streets. She snuck into major warehouses as a businessman in the cover of night and looted all of their property. She often haunts Goldmire Avenue in Blank District under Fortune Bridge and around blank church. The photos are as follows. If anyone sees the thief, please catch her or inform blank ASAP. Reward amount blank.
Well, Eden, I sure hit it big. Well, did they finally catch you? I wouldn't be here talking with you if they did, now would I? Here's to you, the righteous Sundown Alley thief. But why did you take this bounty poster? Is it to commemorate the moment? No, it's not that. Potterfella spreads out the yellow and wrinkled bounty in her hand, some of which is blurry, but the girl in the picture stares at the camera with wide eyes as if looking into her gaze. Hehe, it's because I don't have a picture of myself when I was a child. This is the only one.
Makes sense. Stars at night.
Look to the left, and then to the right. Oh, that's how you avoid the iron spikes in the wall. You're so smart.
The black cat in the night turned its head and looked back at the girl in raggedy clothes. The cat blinked with an expression of whatever, after being followed for 2 blocks.
Hey, I see you with a chubby stomach every morning. Where do you get such big dinners?
He looked forward and continued into the night.
Wait for me!
In just one night, she learned a lot with her observation skills.
Oh, so that's why you never make a sound when you land. First you hop, then you jump, then you're up on the tree. And before you jump, you wag your butt so you can jump higher.
The cat walked around the streets, climbed into a window and entered the room. It was walking faster and faster, but she also followed closer and closer. Finally, as if determined, the black cat jumped up a high wall and climbed into a high window where it sat, with an elegant and vigorous move. No matter how talented she was, the high wall was out of reach for her.
Hey, you cheated!
She blew a raspberry and complained to her teacher. The cat up above looked back at her with some pride. Its eyes shone bright in the dark like stars in the night. Immediately the 2 stars disappeared. She stood still, full of anger and discontent and even a hint of bitterness. Once again, ever since she could remember, everyone had always left her like this. Pedestrians on the road, old vagrants that took care of her, or the warm sunshine at noon.
What does it matter?
She said to herself in her heart. Sooner or later, I will find a place where I can bask in the sun every day, a place where I don't have to worry about food and clothing. And clang! Something dropped in front of her.
Is this canned fish?
Meow. She looked up to see the pair of stars reappeared in the night. Maybe even the black cat didn't understand why I pushed the food down the windowsill. Was it because the girl's incessant pursuit reminded it of those clingy kittens, or because she took naps with her group every day? She was now regarded as a member. He wasn't sure, and it didn't mind. When it came back to her, she smiles and says,
Hey, wait! I'll be able to jump up there in no time.
The black cat stretched and refused to say anything. Of course, if it understood what she was saying, it would believe her for sure. Definitely. The volunteer. What's your name?
Huh? Par.
Don't be afraid, it'll be over soon. The worker in a white coat feels pity for the volunteer in front of her, puts the volunteer form in her hand. Although she knows that people come here out of their own free will, she inevitably feels pity for the people on the operating table, since the rollout of the metamorph surgery. But she didn't know that at this time, the volunteer had a completely different idea. What's going on? Just want to sneak into the moth's base to snatch up some goods while I brought him to the operating table for no reason. You gonna torture me now that I didn't tie my hands and feet, but what is that woman doing in a white coat?
Do you think that if this risk pays off, you'll be able to eat and drink your fill without any worries? What? Yeah, that's right. How does she know that I came here looking for supplies? It's okay, there's no shame in admitting it. Most people here think that too.
Really? Why is the completion of this industry so fierce recently? Do you think you might impress everyone by going through with this? Maybe? Boss who buys me stuff will sure be surprised. Worker glances sympathetically at the girl on the operating table. Let me confirm one last time. The success rate is quite low. You still have time to leave.
It's that risky? So valuable that it's worth the risk.
But if you insist, I will try my best to help you.
Huh? All this time I only find out we're in the same business.
If you made up your mind, this may be your last chance. You can go back and continue with your life. Rebecca puts on her gloves and waits for the volunteer in front of the operating table to enter. She knows that those who volunteer to join Mantis are either soldiers or gamblers at heart. This one, it seems, is the latter. For people like her, most of what they say before sleep has become the last words of their life. The operating table has become an altar, and she was like a priest who listens to their prayers.
Okay, I'll leave it in your hands.
Hearing her agreement, she's a little taken aback. Among so many people on a journey to the unknown, she was the only one with a positive attitude.
Okay, then relax and close your eyes. Soon, it will be over.
Autofellas Life Achievements. Collect all coins. Check. Complete all kinds of canned. Check. Collect all kinds of canned. Check. Collect all moth uniforms. Check. Escape all moth meetings. Incomplete.
Voice caught by Alicia and Kevin. Decipher Vilvi's magic one time.
Incomplete. Collect a mask from Kelpis. Incomplete. Gather all the gems from Eden. Incomplete. Way too many. Live a comfortable life with food and drink. Catch some rays each day. Complete. Wait for Eden to give me the golden gun. Incomplete.
Pato fellas, some of your life achievements seem a bit hard to achieve. Really? That's okay. There's only motivation when there's a challenge. What about you, Fuhua? Have you set any goals for yourself?
Sorry, not yet. But if I have to say, let's start with handling a mission alone.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely impossible.
Really? I don't know. I haven't done everything, so I'm not sure if that's actually what she managed to handle a mission completely alone. After sundown, Paterfels opens her drowsy eyes and sees the crimson dusk outside the window. She feels like she had been in a coma for a long time. Even her tail is as listless as when she was still unconscious. What happened? Was I jabbed by the enemy's poison needle on the battlefield? Or did I get an infection out in the wetlands? She can only remember that she spent several days in a hospital bed. Can't remember, but something doesn't feel right. Too quiet, I can't hear a single word. Don't I have two large ears? No matter how long I hold breath and keep quiet, I can't hear anything. Sylvie? Joanna? She tries to shout the two names, which were her comrades who joined Mantis at the same time. She had a good relationship with them as early as the first mission. She remembered that she had brought them back for dinner before she went unconscious. Mira is her new friend since she joined the team. It seemed that she formed the team with her last battle. Val was knocked unconscious by a Honkai. Is Mira okay? But there is still no response. Strange. Where's everyone gone? While walking around the base, Bartophelos makes her own guess. Large-scale drill in the training room? No one. The system is off. A group meal in the canteen? No one. Not even the sound of the stove. Did they transfer bases? Is this place abandoned? Indeed, combat equipment and vehicles are almost all gone. Only one combat notice scrolls on each screen, indicating a striking word. Hersher. Hersher. She feels like her nerves are injected with a dose of poison. New Hersher has awakened?
Did it destroy the world, leaving me alone?
She inexplicably quickens her pace. Finally, in the command room, she finds several liaison officers lying on a table still breathing, but only breathing. They had witnessed the tragedy, causing a cloud of silence to hover over the room since then. They lie on the table because they had lost all hope in the silence. When Pontiphilus opens the door, they just raise their heads. There's a flash of surprise, but then they are overcome with despair once again, and they really lost their souls. A wandering soul floats over and relays the bad news to Pontiphilus.
Gone? What do you mean?
He doesn't even have the strength to shake his head to answer her question. That's the tragedy of binding. Still yet to actually find out what that is. People are just gone, apparently. Improve you luck. Wait, what? Improve you luck? Preface. The following content is written in combination with the author's personal experience to ensure its usefulness. Found some treasure this morning. Article 1. Keep your head down when you walk, so you can find money. Article 2. When passing by a vending machine, squat down and have a look. You might find some coins in the coin slot. Article 3. You can always find good things by walking with cats. Article 4. Put a coin in your breast pocket to stop a bullet when it matters most. What happens if you don't have a breast pocket? Article 51. Run away when you encounter too strong of an enemy. It's important to stay alive. Article 52. If you travel without eating often, you'll get a lot of gems. Article 53. Stay away from cowboys. It's not so much about luck. It's all about how to make yourself richer, Pontiphilus. Alright, that's about it. Got it, Fuhua? Well, maybe these methods only work for Pontiphilus. Huh? Really? Isn't it, Fuhua? What did you say before? Sincerity is spirit? No, that's not it. Sure. So simple. According to the investigation results of Pontiphilus, this mission will be quite the challenge. In a silent night, the moon doesn't show its face. Under the cover of darkness, Pontiphilus is listening to the team captain's detailed description of the mission. The biological samples we want to capture are stored in the laboratory safe. The uncertainty in her captain's voice makes Pontiphilus feel ill at ease. The building in front is heavily guarded by armed soldiers. Additionally, the organization doesn't want casualties while on this mission in the city center. As you can guess, our forces will be significantly outnumbered, and we all know the plan. We just need to work together. Pontiphilus knows why she was called to join the mission. Soldiers involved are the same type as her, so in her opinion, this fortress can't just be infiltrated with just planning and cooperation alone. We need to send people, someone over the electric grid, and sneak into the control system. Electric grid? Can't let my tail get burned to a crisp, Pontiphilus shivers. Once everyone was infiltrated the building will quickly locate the safe. The informant just provided new information that has placed 8 floors underground. 8 floors underground? A question mark floats across Pontiphilus' head. But the next step is the hardest. The safe is made of special material and equipped with advanced anti-theft system. Time is of the essence. In the worst case scenario, team captain stops and looks at a team member who makes a strange sound. What's the problem, Pontiphilus?
Nothing. Continue.
Team captain sighs. In the worst case scenario, we have to use some extreme measures, but doing so may damage the test tubes storing the samples, which will inevitably put us in danger.
Sorry.
Team captain stops again and looks back at the team member who makes a strange sound. This is the second time.
Excuse me. Is our objective this time a metal vacuum box containing several green reagents?
Yes, but I haven't mentioned that part yet. How did you know?
Excuse me. Is this the case? So, Captain, did you send me there to investigate the place yesterday? The soldier was slacking on the job, so I snuck in, and then, can we go back?
She already did it. Flame chasers.
Here, Sakura. This is the snack I promised to find for you. You don't know how hard it was to find. No one can make Sakura mochi anymore.
All that the 12th Herrscher left behind was a radiated land, destroyed towns and tombstones just like this. Butterfly stands in front of a tombstone, puts her condolences on it, and reaches out to gently touch the cold stone. 12th Herrscher, I think, is the Herrscher of corruption. And a radiated land, I think it's because it just sent nukes just everywhere. So, yeah. They hacked into the nuke system and pretty much nuked the entire planet. Or at least all the cities. They became all irradiated. Butterfly stands in front of a tombstone, puts her condolences on it, and reaches out to gently touch the cold stone. She feels this was nothing at all like the Sakura of her memory. Sakura. May have looked cold and indifferent on the outside, but you had a warm and a kind heart on the inside.
I'm sorry, Sakura. If I were in the base at that time, maybe I could have helped you get Rin out. Maybe...
All kinds of possibilities linger in her mind. The endless what ifs make her speechless.
Remember, Sakura? I'm the only flame chaser with 2 extra ears. I want to form an animal ear alliance with you, but I wasn't expecting you to be allergic to cats when I first met you, so you were sneezing non-stop.
Speaking of this, Pardo Fellas found out she unconsciously hit her tail just now. She had this habit every time she was around Sakura.
But even so, you kept saying how you wanted to introduce me to your sister, because she loves small animals and cats. Sakura, my heart is still broken.
She looks at the tombstone in silence. A crystal flower grows up from the ground and blooms alone.
I know I'm weak, but I'm good at opening locks and running away. Had I known where she was, I could have unlocked the prison door and climbed in through the ventilation system to take her away. You wouldn't have left me.
Pardo first looks at the tombstone, but Sakura is obviously unable to respond.
When Alicia came to me and asked me to join the Flame Chasers, I wondered if she mistook me for someone else. But now I know that this kind of broken heart... This really feels worse than death.
The final treasure. Crunch, crunch. Under the light of the full moon, Potterfuzz is digging something up with a shovel. This is Sundown Alley, the place of her birth, or at least where she lived for as long as she could remember. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say that this used to be Sundown Alley. She rarely had the chance to come back since joining Mantis, not just because there were many people here out to kill her, but also because there was nothing left for her except for memories of desolation and wandering. Crunch, crunch. No one notices here, but now there aren't many people left in today's world. The deeper she digs, the higher the dirt piles rise up around her. Or piles up around her. It feels like she's digging her own grave. No, she shakes her head and her ears shudder, trying to throw that ominous idea out of her head. Soon she will go there with the others. The round, bright and silent moon hangs in the sky above. This might be her last chance to bury these treasures. Oh, so that's where her treasures are. Favorite cans, unique crooked bottle caps, my bounty posters, and these worn out team uniforms.
Oh no, cans can't. They expire over time.
Even though the box beside her is locked, she knows every treasure in it, like the back of her hand. It contains the treasure she found from childhood to adulthood, and all of what she considered as her valuables. Well, okay, it's almost deep enough. She wipes the sweat off her forehead and reluctantly touches the box of treasures beside her. She plans on burying it here for safekeeping, until she comes back to dig it up at a later date.
Why would I do this?
An ominous question pops into her mind. Just in case. Just in case. Right, my treasure can be saved for the next era. When will they see the light of day? She stops thinking about this and carefully puts the box on the bottom of the hole with her muddy hands. Holding the shovel in her hands, she gazes at the treasures for some time as if reliving her past. She scoops up a handful of soil and pours it on the box. Suddenly, she feels a chill run through her body. It seems like she isn't pouring dirt on a box of treasures, but on a coffin.
Dang it. What's going on? Why am I thinking about all these things today?
Half angry and half trembling, she quickly buries the box and flattens the dirt on it.
Alright, that should do it.
She drops her shovel and walks away. She decided that she will go there with others anyway, as a member of the 13th Flame Chasers, going to the moon. Despite the opposition of every hair on her body and the trembling of her muddy hands, she smiles for no reason.
It'll be alright. We've always had Lady Luck on our side.
This is Sundown Alley, the place where she was born. Even though moonlight shines upon the ruins, she can't see where she had buried her treasure. It was like the shovel and the big hole had never been there, as if the people who once stood here had never existed. Okay, that's a lot of reading. I'm gonna need to chug quite a bit of water to actually get through to the next bits. I think I have like 3 left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 left. I won't have enough to unlock them all, so I might have to do some stuff. But I'll do that in my own time because that's like a waste of live streaming. Now let's do this. Electrified. Okay. Paralyzes up. We use electro.
勝利の外貨が響かんこと
震えなさい。はっ、姿見せよまず。世界のイカズチ。はっ、
星が光り輝き高度開始強風よ私に服従しなさい
Super electromagnetic energy.
行きましょう
It's just to power this thing up.
勝利のテンポを上げましょう曲調が強くなる
Looks like my character's on that grand paralyzed. Or maybe I was just using the wrong moves.
強風よ私に服従しなさい雷鳴に全ての罪を洗い流してもらいましょう
Nice. Plus 100. Well, I kind of want to retain my fucking... I want to stay in Agony 1. Oh my god, I want to get more stuff. I wish you could just say, I want to stay and I don't want to rank up. Was it, Agony 2 is... can get kind of difficult, especially with the imaginary shit. Gotta do another time. Elysian Deep Sequence, I gotta do another time. Another 2 times. BP should be 4, maybe. But yeah. All the books are sold out. Shit. Oh, it's to be expected. Damn. Oh well. Nothing to do about it. Infinity Abyss. Oh yeah. Adventure tasks. Oh no. I don't have enough stamina for this shit. Yeah, okay, Hexor, Bunny, Brony. Probably be able to do like 2 more, maybe 3 more, if I'm lucky. Calico. He's worth it. Battlestorm Fragment, I'm not sure. Probably not. 1 more. There we go. Sorry impression. Okay, I can only go for 1 more because I won't have enough stamina. Oh. This money gives you more stuff and it costs less. So, I mean, yeah, of course. And I'm out of stamina. Now I'll let it build up and then I'll do it more. So, oh my god, it's only been an hour? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm out of stamina, I can't do shit. Yeah, nothing else I can do. Chronicles, I'll do the next one, next time. Oh my god. These streams are getting, shorter and shorter. I guess I'm just that good. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to end it here. I can't do anything else, so. Unless I read more, but it's gonna destroy my voice otherwise. It should be 3 more Chronicles. I only have 2 more, so. I mean, I can push it, I guess, but I need more currency to unlock this ship. Let's see, closest is Painter. I need quite a bit more. What's this, like 300, 400 more? Just to unlock these. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Yeah, I'll have it ready by next time, I guess. Catch you guys in the next one. Valkyries are still the same old. Yeah. Peach.